Welcome to day 49 of my 100 days of Webflow journey. Today we're gonna go over something really cool. We're gonna go over Meld API, one of the Webflow apps I found on the Webflow apps marketplace. And this app basically connects between two applications or two parts of your application together, synchronize data, and gives you a result. What I'm gonna do here is something like a post feed application, something like where you can post posts, so like Reddit or Twitter or whatever. So you go on the form, you make a post, you put your name, and you post it right there and it appears on the screen. And then we're gonna learn how to do that in Webflow using Webflow and Meld API. Today's video is gonna be short. I'm not actually gonna build this on the video. I'm just gonna show you what I already built throughout the day, since these are daily videos and I make these builds every day. So I'm just gonna walk you through what I built today. Tomorrow we're gonna fine tune it even further and make sure that it works fine. And then we're gonna release it as a clonable. So today's video is just gonna be like a tutorial on how the logic of this is made. So without further ado, let's see how this was done. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and stay tuned on this 100 days of Webflow journey where we're gonna do a lot of cool Webflow stuff. Let's get to work. So let's get straight forward to it. I'm gonna show you how I built this Twitter-like thing or posting application on Webflow using Webflow and Meld API. So for now, this is just a prototype. I'm just testing it out, but it works very nicely and it does the job that it's supposed to do. So let's test this out. Let's see how this works. So if you put your name, let's say yar test, and then some email, and then we put a message. This is the message for the YouTube video, and then we send, and then it says thank you, your submission has been received. Now this is the default options by Webflow. And you might have heard I just got a notification. And then this message, if we refresh, we're gonna see it posted here. So this is my feed, and this is where I just posted this message. Now I'm gonna fine tune this more so that this refresh bit doesn't need to happen, so that this gets updated at the time. And the refresh happens, let's say, after form submission. So we'll work on that tomorrow. And maybe some alignment issues and all that. But today I'm gonna walk you through how I build this. So first step, this is a Webflow form. So this is just a normal Webflow form that I built. I just made sure to name the fields, and I remember the names of the fields. So this is how I target them later on. So this one is field name field, this one is email field, and this one is message field. And of course I remember the form is called post form, so you need to note these down. The second bit is this CMS collection. So I created a CMS collection, called it feed posts, and this is basically what happens. So when the form is submitted, there's a new CMS collection item being created, and that's what you see here. Now this is the most basic way of doing this. It works fine, does the job, and again, this is for just prototyping and just testing the Meld API. The Meld API works very fine. Again, I did all this for free in just a few seconds. After you build your collection, you build the form. Of course, you style everything. Here, this is showing the message. So on my form, I have fields. There's a message field, there's a username field, there's a email field, and there's a post title. So I'm targeting some of those to show what's here. I'm planning to target the rest of them later. So here is just the message field. Here is the username field, and this is just the published on field that is automatic from Webflow. And then once you have that ready, you go on Webflow apps and you go on, you find the app and you go on Meld API. So you find the app here and it's right here, Meld API. you add this to your site. It's gonna prompt you to sign up, make an account. If you have an account, you sign in, and then you connect it to your website, and then you'll have it here. And then you'll just open app. So now I have opened the app. Let's go to my dashboard. So this is my dashboard. Basically, once you open the app, you have this dashboard, and then you're gonna create a new, they call it melds. So you create a meld. So a meld is basically a connection between an app and another app. Now you can make this between other apps, like let's say Airtable and Webflow, or I think they have a lot of apps that you can connect from. Now, since I only have my website, which is Yarfeed, connected, but you can connect more than 7 apps or something like that. But again, for the connection of different apps, you will have to get the paid account, but between the same app, you can work this for free. So this is literally done all for free. So let's check out this meld. So this meld is from Webflow to Webflow. So then you need to connect your field. So here is where I created this meld to connect my form field, which is the email field, the message field, to my destination field, which is the CMS fields. So email and messages, post title, and so on and so forth. Also name is the username, and this is the message. Now I repeated this actually, but yeah, but this is the linking bit. So this is what's linking between each of them. Usually, sometimes this can be the slug, this can be something else, but in this case, I was just testing this out. You can also set automap if you have things between, like named the same between two Airtable, database and your CMS. You can click on automap, it directly does that for you. Thank you for watching this video. I hope I taught you something today. Stay tuned for part 2 of this video and day 50 tomorrow, which is a huge milestone. So we will fine tune this application. We will release it as a clonable. It will be really cool. I hope you have learned something today where you can make your own applications on this basis. See you tomorrow in day 50.